good morning. Yeah, I know, my coffee cup is invisible. Check it out. This is a green screen setup that I use for streaming. So, welcome back to another episode of ZTV. I'm really sorry it's been a while since I've put one of these out. I'd like to do them more regularly to give you guys channel updates, but sometimes things get hectic. The holiday season is just finishing with, and everybody's off of vacation now, which really stinks. I had to wake up at 6 this morning. I haven't waken up that early. Or gotten out of bed. Sometimes I wake up that early, but I haven't gotten out of bed that early in a long time, especially to do something like start driving immediately after. So I'm still drinking my coffee. And it's the late. I'm almost finished. Hold on. Okay, I had to finish the last bit because it was gonna, when the coffee gets that low in the cup and you leave it for even like 5 seconds, it gets too cold, and I'm not big on cold coffee. Anyway, so I have a quick request before I get to the rest of the content, which is kind of like ZTV. If you haven't watched it before, by the way, is kind of just like a channel update type deal. It's a vlog for me to kind of say what I've been doing and what I plan on doing, and kind of just talk about the channel a little bit. But I have a request right quick. I was recently informed, actually last night I was informed, that this is my last month that I'm going to be that the current host for the Patreon server is going to sponsor me. So that means, in layman's terms, I'm gonna have to start paying for a server if I don't find another service provider soon, and I'm really not prepared to do that. Like, I can if I have to. The server's not going anywhere for the Patreon server. Don't worry about that. It's not a problem. But I am in search of another promotional hosting. So if you guys know any hosting companies that can hook me up with a free service for advertisement in exchange for advertisement, meaning, you know, I can put links on my videos from that server and put it in my descriptions and whatever the case may be. You know, I'm willing to work with a hosting company a little bit to see if I can get a free hosting service so that I can host my Patreon servers, and it's a little bit more affordable that way for me. If I have to, I could dip into my funding, but I would rather not, because I use that type of stuff for like living and bills and stuff. So this is kind of like my full-time deal. The more money I get from YouTube, the less time I have to spend away from it. So it works out well. The more content you guys see, so on and so forth. Okay. So if you guys do have any ideas or hosting companies that y'all can speak for or speak to, you guys can get in touch with me through my Twitter. That's the easiest way, on at Zueljin for my Twitter, twitter.com/Zueljin, or you can just send me an inbox message through the, I think it's the social tab, or the I don't know what tab it is, but the basically the YouTube Messenger, the new YouTube Messenger. Anyway, outside of that, content-wise, I am having so much fun on HermitCraft Vanilla right now, and I'm having a lot of fun with Elite Dangerous as well. So I'm going to subdivide these and talk about them after I address the mod sauce situation. Mod sauce is still kind of broken for me personally. The server has, well, the latest update did not get published with a few tweaked recipes from Ars Magica. Now, the reason that the tweaked recipes are in Ars Magica as well is it's broken. The mod is broken, but we made some attempts to fix it. There were a couple people involved, and basically what happened is we implemented some custom recipes to make Ars Magica workable, and those recipes aren't active right now. So there's quite a bit of things that I want to do on mod sauce that I can't. There are some things that I will do, so I'm going to be touching on it as go. The series is not over. It's just pretty much when I get inspired to do something and I go in there and do it. It's kind of laggy for me, and the frame rate is choppy, and I've even been contemplating about moving bases, because sometimes it gets really frustrating when I go in vanilla and everything's smooth and fine and works well, and my computer's not the newest, you know. So a lot of times I could probably run a lot better. I talk with some of the other guys that play on the server, and they're like, man, my frame rates are bad around your base, and they tell me what their frame rates are, and when their frame rates are bad, are still better than my good frame rates. So that's just an idea about my age of my computer and stuff like that. It's not a bad computer. It's a quad core i5, 12 gigs of RAM, and I'm running a TI 560 from from GeForce, and it works out fine. It works on everything else. It's just on mod sauce it's kind of choppy, and it's modded Minecraft, so it's laggy. But anyway, that's just some of the things that I've been thinking about for mod sauce. Anyway, on to the positive stuff that I've been focusing on lately, and that's HermitCraft Vanilla, the Amplified server, and on Elite Dangerous streams. So HermitCraft is going very, very, very good. I'm having so much fun. I just did an interior design consultancy business called IZEA, which is a play on words for IKEA. Anyway, I did some guerrilla marketing, some advertising to a few folks, and for those of you that are like, man, you missed Corrales, I'm gonna get to everybody, trust me. I only had so much that I could do. If everybody would have hit me up in the first couple days, there's no way I could have gotten all that. And honestly, when I do get the chance to work with Corrales, if I do get the chance to work with Corrales, I would like it to be somewhat special. Not to say that it's not special to work with anybody else, but Corrales, I've been admiring him for a long time, and he's doing his thing with wifey and stuff, so maybe a candid episode with them would be nice, just to try to go in and have some fun. But anyway, I also missed Spumwhack, and I got confused about where Biffa lived versus where Zombie Cleo lived, so she fussed me good. I'm sorry. I try to keep up with all that stuff, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. But anyway, I do have a few customers already. There's a couple of quotes, estimates that people have put in for on the request form, so it's gonna be fun. If you guys haven't been keeping up with that series, y'all should check it out. It's a lot of fun. Okay, on to Elite Dangerous. So Elite Dangerous, for those of you that don't know, for those of you that don't watch Elite Dangerous, it's a space game. It's like a flight sim. I've been streaming it on YouTube, so there's a few questions that have been asked, like, Z, why are you not streaming on Twitch TV? Why are you streaming on YouTube? Well, streaming on YouTube is a lot easier than streaming on Twitch for me. Twitch, to get partnered on Twitch, in other words, to make money with your Twitch streams, you have to have a schedule and a regular stream schedule, and you have to show up and you got to do the time, and Elite Dangerous is like the only thing that I stream regularly, okay? So, and that might not last forever. Right now it's a thing, so I'm doing it, but if I were to consistently do that over time, what you would see is that I could get a Twitch partnership. Up until that point, I would probably have to just stream all the time without any ads. Without any revenue coming in whatsoever from that, and that's time that's taken away from my channel, which could be generating me revenue. That's condition number one. Condition number two is that when I stream on YouTube, I don't have to make a video to announce that I'm streaming on another channel and then make highlights or upload the footage from Twitch TV to YouTube. That's like a 3-step process, when all I have to do with YouTube streaming is hit the button and go, and everything just happens. It advertises it for me on YouTube, it streams through YouTube, and it makes a video for YouTube. German people can't watch it, unfortunately. Well, I won't say German people. Germany can't watch it. There's a thing that YouTube has that doesn't allow Germany to watch live content. So I think there's some proxy services that you can get around that for, but I don't know anything about them. I just know that there have been German people that have joined the stream, people from Germany that have joined the stream and have said, I'm watching this from Germany, hello from Germany, and stuff like that. So I won't say that it's not possible, it's just not probable. There are ways. I guess you have to Google it. I just don't know how. So if I had a method, I would tell you guys, but I don't. So sorry about that. Just do maybe a little investigation. Worst comes to worst, it's all going to be uploaded to YouTube anyway, so you're still going to get to see it. I'm still kind of figuring things out with the stream, but we've been having a lot of fun. I've been doing some little personalized greetings with my spaceship voice, not my spaceship voice, but I have a voice profile that's on a program called Voice Attack, and it allows me to kind of make some in-ship functions and some controls, like deploying landing gear and stuff like that through voice. And you can also program it to say things say anything, like from text to speech. So watch this. Dana?
Yes, Zueljin?
Slipgator is here. Slipgator is here.
Oh snap. Hey Slipgator, how's stuff and things?
So you see, you can do some cool little personalized things like that for people, and we've been having a lot of fun. I've been awarding those to people that show up on the streams, and if you guys don't know when my streams are happening, it's easy. If you go to your subscription manager on the left tab of your YouTube, like at the top left corner of your screen, top left corner of your screen, you can see that there's a little button that you can bring down your menu where all your subscriptions are and stuff. If you scroll down and go to manage subscriptions, find my name, there's some check boxes next to it, and you get email. If you check the box that says email alerts, you'll get an alert every time I make a video or do a stream or anything. So I recommend doing that to all your favorite YouTubers, all the hermit crafters, anybody that you don't want to miss anything that they do. That's the best way to do it. Speaking of another thing on alerts, if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, y'all should. I do a lot of my updates there. That way, if there's something going on, you can see that. If I upload a video, you can see that. If I like another video, you can see that, which I do a lot. I'm sorry if I spam you guys, but I have a lot of people's videos that I keep up with, and a lot of people that I support. So that's just why I do that. And a lot of people have also been asking about Instagram. Instagram, easy guys, Zueljin. Just search Zueljin. There's only one Zueljin on Instagram, as far as I know. If not, I'll try to add it to the description if I remember. But I usually just take a lot of pictures of food and stuff. That's what everybody does on Instagram anyway. But no, honestly, when I go on conventions and stuff, which I have a couple that are coming up, I always snap pictures at conventions. So I went to FearFest last year and I took a bunch of pictures with on Instagram there. I did a bunch of pictures when I recently went to Biloxi, the Hard Rock Cafe, the Hard Rock Hotel. That was awesome. We took a bunch of pictures of the memorabilia and some of the beach, and I don't know, it was great. Anyway, I'm gonna be going to a bunch of conventions this year. Play on Con for sure, and I'm going to PAX South as well. So I'll be taking pictures there, and who knows what else I'm gonna get into this year. But it's early still. But anyway, as far as other series on the channel, I'm going to start doing some indie stuff again. You know, I want to do a co-op project for Project Zomboid with Ekiman. Now that the holidays are over and the scheduling is a little bit different, I'm waking up earlier so I can actually get stuff done. Instead of sleeping all day and getting one video done and going back to sleep, I could get a few things done now. So we'll definitely be doing some of that. And other than that, guys, I think that about covers everything. So just to recap, if you guys know of any hosting companies, let me know. As y'all see the background right here, I got a little bit of tick lag too. The Patreon server that I've been having, the creative server, is now available in survival as well. So that's two servers I have. I have a Patreon creative server with a custom texture pack and a Patreon survival server that I just started. This was just the other day. So if you're currently a Patreon, you can log in on there. You should be whitelisted. If not, you can join Patreon. Check the links in the description below. For as little as $1, you can become a Patreon, and a reward for being a Patreon is access to either of these servers. And so far, everybody's having fun. There's a little bit of lag, but that's just because sometimes there's 10 and 12 people on at a time, and they're exploring, and these new chunks are loading and rendering in, and it causes a lot of server lag. So I do have to look for another host. Unfortunately, the hosting company, like I said, is no longer going to host me, GearHost. I do appreciate everything they did. I can't complain about a free service going away, you know. They did me a good service. I would love to be able to get a new hosting company and keep it going. If I can't get a new hosting company, it's not a big free hosting company. It's not a big deal. The servers won't go away. They'll still be paid for. I'd just rather that, because like I said, the more time that I can spend doing YouTube, the less time I have to spend away from it. And yeah, anyway, I'm rambling now. I had too much coffee. It's time to go make a video. I got work to do. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. If y'all do know of any hosting companies, please message me on Twitter or message me on my YouTube inbox. I need something I have about almost 100 Patreons, and usually 10, 15, 20 people at a time. So I need something kind of beefy. If you guys know of any sources that I can reach out and talk to, or who I can reach out and talk to for hosting like that, let me know in the comments. That would be awesome. Or message me on Twitter or YouTube inbox. Anyway, that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, Zueljin, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time. Bye.